Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lufkin and welcome back to another video. Now this video we're going to do something a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally I just do gameplay, but I thought, I would do something different. Where this video comes from is I am a member of the Dead by Daylight community Facebook group. It's a great group, a lot of fun people, not toxic. If you're not already a part of the group, you should go over and check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. I about said I'll leave a description in the link. That wouldn't make sense. But anyway, one of the things that we kind of talk about, it kind of comes up every so many months. We'd like to talk about who would be a good person to play different characters from Dead by Daylight. And so what I'm going to do in this video, and if it gets enough interest, I might do a series of it. But today we're going to tackle Claudette, and I'm going to say my top 3 picks who I think would be a good person to play Claudette. So we're going to get started in a minute, but if you haven't already, you know what I'm going to ask? Go hit subscribe, ring my bell. All the things that help my channel grow. It means the world to me, and I'm going to give you time to do that. Okay, thank you, and now we're going to get started. So as we jump into this, let's talk about who Claudette is. So I know probably a good many of you already know Claudette's backstory, but I'm going to go over it for those that maybe are new. So this comes from the game. From the day that her parents gave Claudette her first science kit, she loved experiments. Her single-minded pursuit led to an early scholarship at a great college. It was a huge decision to leave Montreal, but the chance was too good to pass up. Her introverted nature meant that chat rooms and forums were now her best source of social interaction. Her new favorite activity was to answer botany questions for others under the moniker of Science Girl. One evening, during a long bus ride back from the city, Claudette took a stroll that would change her life. It only took a minute for her to get completely disoriented in the thick woods. She never found her way back. Her forum only started to wonder where she was a week after she stopped posting. Okay, so when I read this, I think of Claudette as being young and introverted, but what's kind of funny is a lot of people who play Claudette are, I don't want to use the word toxic because it's not really toxic, but they're in the killer's face maybe. So I think for whoever's gonna take on the role of Claudette, they have to be young and they have to have attitude. And so that's what I'm going to look for my 3 choices, and we'll dive into those next. I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I'm probably going to butcher some names, but I'm going to do my best. And if you want to laugh, hey, you know what? That's fine. You're watching the video. So the first person that I can think of would be Janelle Monáe. She's an actress and a singer. I don't really know much of her music, and I've only seen her in just a few things. Actually, I was more surprised just about how much she had been in that I didn't know who she was. But the first thing that I can remember seeing her in was the movie Antebellum, and I thought she was amazing in that movie. It's kind of a horror movie, I guess. And she really has, I think, that attitude, and I think she looks like Claudette to me. Like I said, she's been in quite a bit of movie roles or acting roles. She definitely has that young look, and I think she would be a pretty solid pick for Claudette. She's not my number 1 pick. I think there's other people who look more like her, but I definitely think she has that fierce look that I was talking about, that attitude look that I was talking about. That I think she would need for because some of the more interesting players to watch are play Claudette. Sorry, I laughed a little bit there, but what I was thinking about was JRM and Aaron. Those are two of my favorite people to watch, and they both play Claudette, and they both get in the killer's face. And to me, it's really fun to watch. And I think Claudette she's talked about as having that. I don't like using the word toxic. Again, I said that a minute ago. I don't think that's toxic. I think it's just being a good survivor. And I think that that has to come through in whoever plays that role. So that we have my number 3 pick. We're going to move on to who I think might be a little bit more suited to play the part. And then we're going to finally get to my number 1 pick. Okay, so who do I think would be a little bit better of a choice than Janelle Monáe? And I'm going to mess up her name. Her name is Deborah. I don't know how you say her last name, but I think she's an amazing actress, and I loved the TV show Them. She's an amazing actress. The show was definitely horror, so she shows that she can do horror, and I think she definitely has the look. She's still on the young side, and she does have that degree of attitude that I was talking about. I mean, as you can see from some of these pictures of her, she's definitely a beautiful woman, but she's able to really sell her character, and I think she would be a really solid Claudette. I think she would be able to be able to pull you in and make you fear for Claudette in a TV show. I mean, of course, or a movie. We're gonna know a lot of what's going on. The true Fog fans. But so I think that she would be a really good choice. And now we're going to move on to my number 1 choice, who I think the best person to play Claudette would be. Okay, so here we are at my number 1 pick for who I think would be a great person to play Claudette. Now, you don't have to agree with me, and that's fine. We don't always have to view things the same way. But I think she would be amazing. Actually, the first time I saw her, I thought, give her some glasses, and there's Claudette. I was watching 13 Reasons Why with my daughters, and I can't remember which season this character shows up in, but like I said, when I first saw her, I thought, give her some glasses, and we have Claudette. So we're talking about Grace. I believe her last name is Saif, and she played Ani on 13 Reasons Why. I can't really find a whole lot of things that she played in, but she's definitely young, and I mean, she looks like Claudette. I really thought she did a great job in 13 Reasons Why. I know she got a lot of hate, and a lot of people don't like that character, but just because you don't like the character doesn't mean you have to not like the person who played the part. I'm thinking that she may be a British or Canadian actress. I'm not sure. I know that a lot of her roles have been foreign films. The only other thing that I could really find that she was in was the movie Harriet, that's based on the life of Harriet Tubman. But considering that, I'm thinking that she would be a Dead by Daylight series would probably be better than a movie. I think you would just be able to tell more story, and she already does have a history with Netflix that I could really see a Netflix Dead by Daylight series with Grace being the best possible choice for Claudette. I mean, just look at the picture right here on the left, and you tell me, give her some glasses, and do we not have Claudette? I think we have our Claudette. Well, I mean, there's my choices. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you disagree with me, and that's fine if you do, make sure to tell me who you think would be a great Claudette. You can leave your recommendations in the comments. And remember, I stream here on YouTube, and I also stream on Facebook Gaming and on Twitch. I'm Lufkin on Twitch and Facebook. I'm Spectrum here because I do this channel with my son, and we're both on the autism spectrum. So so we're gonna wrap it up. If you want to tell me who you think would be a better person, if you want to tell me that you agree with me, if you don't want to say anything, that's all fine. And we'll catch you next time with another video. And if I get some views on this, so I have a small channel, do another one, and if you want to tell me who you think might be good for the next video, who would be a good person, we'll continue this, and maybe I should do Meg next, maybe I should do David. You let me know in the comments, and thank you guys.